Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Zonecast with Freddy. Today we are inside the CC campus at Abrantier Deals. Charlie, we deal with the boys. We just want to find out, Charlie, what do you think about your club's just ended performance in their various leagues and most of all the Champions League? And the World Cup squad has been announced. Who and who know they inside? Charlie, some people know they inside with Vex, but Charlie, we go do them. And most of all, entertainment and sports, we're fusing it in here right now. I have with me two gentlemen. We dissect them, go into the details of the matters, and enjoy today's show. I have Joey Zaza in the building. What I say, Joey Zaza, Charlie, Joey, what's up? Charlie, and I have McLean. The boys they call on some name, but I know they won't mention them. Juicy, Charlie. We get Juicy for the building inside. So quickly, let's delve into what we're about to do today. Charlie, Joey, I know say you be Chelsea fan. This season has not been good for Chelsea. Tell me.
Charlie, there have been a lot of ups and downs in the team. Changing a coach within the middle of the season, it hasn't been easy for the players. And as well, since this Blue Co took over this team, Charlie, it has been a lot of abysmal performance. So I don't really want to talk about it much. But still, I bleed blue. More improvements. Alonso is coming. You see, now we call him Alonso. So we see.
Okay. Charlie, the Chelsea boys, they call him Alonso. But quickly, Joey, Chelsea is a club known for performing in Europe, always going to Europe to make their name. I mean, you can talk of the likes of Barcelona and Madrid being afraid of Chelsea when they get into it because Chelsea really is trying for Europe. Next season, you're not going to Europe.
No, it's a good thing for Chelsea not going to the Europe, being a Champions League, Europa, and the Conference League. I think this is the time for us to settle and really bisect and analyze the team well. And right now, we've gotten a new coach, Alonso. I think it's a good thing for Alonso. He will sit down, do his tactics well. I think it can be a possibility, or there can be a possibility that we win the EPL. And I think Alonso is the type of coach who can attract big players. We need experienced players in the team. So we're not going to Europe. I think it's a plus for Chelsea. Okay. We can pick it up from there.
Okay, so it's a plus for Chelsea from Joey. You understand? And I have another Chelsea fan who is also passionate about Chelsea, but in a different way. From Joey to McLean, aka Juice. Okay, so McLean, what's your take on Chelsea's current form? I know you're a Chelsea fan and you might be like suffering blue. Right now, you're not bleeding blue, you're suffering blue.
With Chelsea's current form, we really don't have to talk much about it because it has a lot of factors from managerial issues to even the club management itself to the players' performance. So everything really went wrong this season. And from the beginning, it was quite okay until then they changed the manager and then everything just went south. But we hope that next season, since they've gotten a manager this time around, not a head coach, as they are saying. So a manager will have full control. And then I think the manager also has good track record. Let's see if everything will go well for Chelsea.
Okay, so from coaches to managers, Joey says we need a restart. McLean says from coaches to managers. We're delving straight right into the World Cup after our various teams. Okay, so we're back and we're about to talk about the World Cup squad. Charlie, teams release them a World Cup squad. Some people know the inside, people get problem. But I mean, quickly, I'll ask my gentlemen what they think about the World Cup squad. So, McLean, teams have released their World Cup squad. What do you think after seeing it?
With the World Cup squad, I think the controversies so far is mostly with England and I think Spain and then Brazil.
Spain?
Yeah, Brazil. I think that was the first one that brought about controversies, and then I think for like 3 days or 2 days,
but
everyone was talking about.
Are you speaking about Brazil because you're a Chelsea fan and João Pedro didn't go?
Oh no, it's not because of that. You see, my ideology about it is that let's take someone like João Pedro.
Yeah.
The first time he came into light for the world to know him, to know him as a good striker, was at Club World Cup.
Oh, okay.
The Club World Cup was played in the same stadiums that they will be playing this World Cup, right? So let's take it as if the Club World Cup was like a model tournament that FIFA was using to get things right for the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
If you are Ancelotti and then you have a striker with 20 goals or 20 plus goals and assists, right? Who has also been there, won a tournament at that same like place, the same stadium, was showed the world that he was a good striker. Why won't you take him to the World Cup when you have someone like Hendrick that has 9 or 15 G, or someone like, for me, I don't have a problem with Ryan. People are talking about Ryan. For someone like Ryan, I don't really have a problem with him because I think when you watch him, he's like a proper winger, knows how to dribble, has pace. So for him, he knows how to play the ball. And then I think when he was in Brazil, he had a very good statistics. That's why he came to Bournemouth, and then he's still showing up that he's a good player. But my problem is Hendrick and Martinelli. When you take Martinelli's position that he'll be playing at World Cup, it's most likely to be the left wing. Now Ancelotti has Vinicius and Rafinha, which I believe those two are better suited to play the left wing. So it's Martinelli the third left winger in the team, or Rafinha is going to be a number 10. Even if Rafinha is a number 10, Vinicius will still be the left winger. Okay, so why will you take Martinelli to the World Cup and then leave someone like Joao Pedro who can play all the front positions, including even number 10? Okay, you get it. Who has form, has better statistics, has proven himself on that stage.
Okay, so you have a solid point, but why not take it from the view that the coach's favorites to count? Yeah, sometimes the coaches.
So I think that's where somewhere like Spain's own also comes in. Spain, people are complaining that Gavi went to, but that's the coach's favorite. The coach has been using Gavi for a very long time. He believes in Gavi, trusts Gavi, and all those things. With the controversies about Spain is the fact that the whole Spanish team doesn't have a Real Madrid player.
Those blancos, like
yes, that's so mind blowing that there is no Madrid player.
So like Madrid, no
Cavalla, no Carreras, no Carreras, nobody. And then they even thought that at least they will get Cavalla in the squad because they thought that the coach has also been with Cavalla for a very long time. But he took Pedro Porro and Llorente, who have formed this season. Even with Porro, not really, but he's still better. He will take on like that. So he carry them go.
Those are
then England.
Okay, you have England.
Yes, England to Foden and Cole Palmer didn't make the list.
Okay.
I think Cole Palmer's case is also just like Joao Pedro, so just that he doesn't have form. Okay. For me, I know Cole Palmer doesn't deserve to be there because this season he has not really played anything. But as I said earlier, the World Cup, the Club World Cup was like a model tournament for the World Cup. Okay. He was there. He was the player of the tournament for that one. I think Tuchel should have at least considered and then taking Cole Palmer to the World Cup.
Okay, so McLean thinks there are so many controversies, but then there's one gentleman who is buzzing my ear on this side that, Charlie, I won't talk something. McLean will tell me everything. So we're about to switch to Joey Zaza, and his take on the World Cup squad has just been announced, fresh off the fields. There are so many controversies according to McLean. What do you think are some of the controversies and why it happened like that?
So taking a team like Brazil, Joao Pedro couldn't make it up to the 27-man squad, of which me, to some extent, I understand Carlo Ancelotti. We know him. He's a proven manager. I don't want to use the term coach. Okay. He's a proven manager. We saw him at Madrid, whereby he was using Joselu. He was getting results. He won Champions League. So if he thinks Joao Pedro cannot fit in his system, but do you know one thing? He called Joao Pedro during the qualifiers. Okay. And people, I don't want people to compare Joao Pedro and Neymar, that Neymar has taken Joao Pedro's position. No. Right. Joao Pedro can play as a number 9, as a number 10, left winger, right winger, to some extent play as a number 8. We've seen him playing 8 at Brighton and Watford. Okay. And people are associating it to Neymar's inclusion into the national team. Now, the reason why it is alleged that the reason why Neymar was included in the Brazil national team was based on commercials, of which some of the sponsors were saying, those who were sponsoring Brazil were saying, hey, if you don't take Neymar, we are going to withdraw back.
Okay, so let me get it right. According to Joey's, there are some rumors that Neymar's inclusion in the World Cup squad wasn't really merited, but based on calls from sponsors that you have to put Neymar in the squad.
Yes.
All right.
Because I have an insider in Brazil. Just tested me that no, this thing, it's a surprise to all of the journalists, because during the announcement of the squad list, they were all shocked that For a striker to give you 20 goals in a season, no penalty,
Okay. Yeah,
to be
that's-
left out from the national team, it's a
It's harsh.
surprising.
It's
Do you
really
get it?
harsh.
So right now, what they have to do is just focus. And I was very happy when Joao Pedro released a statement that
Yeah.
it's quite unfortunate that he couldn't make it up to the squad for the World Cup, but his support is with the players and he wished them all the best and he trusts the coach. So that's a good thing to do. Now coming back on Spain's squad, I don't have a problem. There are some times I used to support Real Madrid, but in this current situation that we have right now, bro, you and I can testify that Carvajal cannot play in this Spanish national team because
Why
right
can't-
now
why can't
the
Carvajal
intensity
play?
of the game. Not forgetting that Carvajal is having a heart problem.
Oh, okay, that's a
You
fact.
see,
Because
the-
Aguero
yes.
is now not a player because of his
The
heart.
intensity of the game is not easy.
It's crazy.
The running 90 minutes, no.
You can't do that. But at least he can be something like a monument in the World Cup because he's retired from Madrid and he
Like
should be there, just like a father
proper,
figure.
a proper send off.
Yes.
A proper send off.
'Cause-
Okay, if you look it from that angle, to sometimes you see we have taste and preference.
Okay, okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So if you are looking it from that angle, hey, we want to go and win the World Cup. We don't want to come and play that kind of because we are familiar with you. You've captained the team before, so we have to take you there. No,
Okay.
we mean business.
Okay.
You don't want the situation whereby Yamil Lamar will be carrying the ball and you can't be tracking back. Do you get it? So you have to get energetic boys to play. And about the Madrid defender, what's his name?
Dean
Howson. Come on, this Barcelona centre backs or the centre backs that they call Nomad, you can't play more than Nomad.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest to ourselves.
Has traveled because he was even
Okay, Nomad was not called. It was you can't play more than him.
Pubel.
And you and I,
Pubel.
yes, you and I
Yeah.
can testify that
I mean,
this season.
Atletico Madrid was in the semi-finals.
Yes, this season we have to compare these two players.
Splendid.
Had it not been him moving from Brighton, Bournemouth to Real Madrid, like his issue will not even pop up. It's
So,
all because
you call it favor call-up.
No, do you know one thing? It's all because right now Madrid, call a Madrid fan and tell them, ask Madrid fan that single out one player that you think can start in this Spanish
squad.
national team, first 11. You can't even give me a single player. The players that can start in Spain national team, they are all outsiders.
Okay.
Jude Bellingham, Mbappe, Tchouameni, who else?
I think Vinicius
Courtois.
Junior will start.
Yes, Vinicius will start.
Yeah.
Courtois will start.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So me, I don't have a problem. Besides, they are all coaches. They know their system that they are playing. So if they think no, this player cannot suit my system, no, I won't call. I accept him. The problem is go and win. Even if you can't win the trophy, the ultimate trophy, come on, you have to
Show something.
show something.
Okay, quickly. Joey says show something. Now, we're in a country, Ghana. Up till now, our World Cup squad has not been provided. The GFA says is waiting upon the friendly with Wales, and after the friendly, we would hear the squad. But don't you feel it's too late to like bring it out? Since the teams that we are even looking up to have already brought up their squad, Ghana, we are rated 67th on the world rankings, and this is a team that has not even brought out a 10-man squad to even play in the World Cup.
You see, there's a saying in fancy that Abotre Evion Kunindi.
Yeah.
So you don't have to rush.
Hey, Joey, you are forming the case for us. So you mean Ghana's Abuche will leave us?
Yes, not forgetting that
Gucci.
the coach just came. He hasn't played any major tournament with Ghana.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't played any major tournaments with Ghana. And his first match that he played was with Mexico.
Okay.
And they scored Ghana 2-0. But I really like the tempo of the boys, how they played. The goals that we conceded was petty errors. Was a pass from the
Benjamin
goalkeeper.
Asare, yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And it was intercepted.
Yeah.
So it clearly shows that they have a pattern that they
want
are
to
good.
play.
They want to play.
Yeah.
And right now they are going to play their last friendly. I think against Wales or so.
Yeah,
Yes.
against Wales. Yeah.
Against Wales. So
That's
right,
just this Tuesday.
yes. So after, then the coach will announce his squad.
Okay, so
So let's
quickly,
all wait.
quickly, Joey, let me ask you this. Do you think political influence will come into the call-up?
Oh, definitely. Once it's a World Cup and it's a national team, you know, you and I know. If I'm there, let me ask you this question. Supposedly, I'm the
coach. Yeah.
And look at the way we are right now.
Yeah.
And me being a coach and you just call me that you Charlie, my player day, the Charlie they play ball. And you and I know that your player is playing. And you just give me a call. Oh Charlie, make you know have you meet and you every day. Charlie, you get it. So definitely you can't tell me that there won't be any kind of
Kululu.
You can't afford it, so I win Charlie. What you say? Now Baba Raman crampo the Baba Raman. But cats ba. Nti wa ba be shame you be den.
Charlie.
So what's would you do that?
That was why I did.
But my biggest disappointment has to do with Joseph Pencil. I don't know. And per what I'm hearing, it is alleged that he was called for a national assignment and he told them that he has gotten an injury. And after he was playing Monday special at Dansoman.
Oh, that's.
And people are also raising their concern that no, he wasn't the only one playing. They called the Leicester City guy. What's his name? Fatawu too couldn't make it up to camp, but he was also playing Monday special. So if that's the case, why do you have to call Fatawu and leave Joseph Pencil?
Okay, so why do you have to call Fatawu and leave Joseph Pencil? Is where Joey entered. We are going to Juice. Okay, so Juice. Ghana's World Cup squad is not yet in. What's your take on it?
For me, I don't think the World Cup squad is not yet in. Because this 27 or 28 man squad, I don't think anyone will come and join that squad.
Okay.
It's rather two goalkeepers that might be exempted. Then we will take this squad to the World Cup. Maybe you are looking at your Kudus and then the rest. We all know those that can come and fit inside are injured. So I don't think there will be any other inclusion. It's just the goalkeepers that might be taken out because they have five goalkeepers. So two goalkeepers will be taken out since everyone mostly uses 3 goalkeepers. 2 will be taken out and then the rest will just go. Yeah, because I don't think anything will be added to it. But yet still, as my brother rightly said, the Joseph Pinto one is quite unfortunate. I think this is like the second time something like this has happened to him. That he plays for qualifiers, he plays after qualifiers, and then when it's time for tournament, we just leave him home and then take others.
People were raising points about Inaki Williams not playing the local, the AFCONs and the qualifiers, but then it drew World Cup Inaki Williams.
I think Inaki Williams, this season we've not really even seen him at Bilbao. He was injured, so I think he just came. So for him, and we don't really have any proper number 9 at the moment. So Inaki Williams.
But then would you swap Inaki Williams for Joseph Pinto?
I will not swap Inaki Williams for Joseph Pinto, but so I will swap Baba Rahman for Joseph Pinto.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, the Baba Rahman, as we said, the game has become more intense.
Yeah.
Right now, people press, people counter press. Yeah. Baba Rahman is not the right person to be playing
but our left back. But he won the league with
Pauk. He's not the right person to be playing our left back. If you want energy, you want proper pressing, proper defending, then it's Joseph Pinto for me. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want proper energy, proper pressing, it's Joseph Pinto. The Champions League final is about to come up. The biggest night in European football. Yeah. It's being played at 4 p.m. Ghana time between Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain have won it last year, and this year they're looking to do a double. Arsenal wants a golden season. They have the Premier League already. They've not lost a match in the Champions League, and they want to make it a golden season. What's your take on it quickly?
For me, I think Arsenal have really done well this season. They've played well. They've played proper football. Not proper football, as everyone will say, but they've played. They've won the league. Congratulations to them.
Anti-Arsenal.
No, I'm not anti-Arsenal. PSG has also done well. They've won their league as well. But we've all seen both of them play. Arsenal is more about defense. PSG is more about attack. Even so, the last PSG game that they played, they were able to score 1 goal in the 3rd minute and then manage the game properly to the last end. So I think the game is a 50-50, but I will side with PSG because of their coach.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the only final that their coach has actually lost was the one against Chelsea, and then he came out to tell us that he's not going to make that mistake again. So and I know he's a proper coach, a top coach, better than Arteta in every sense. So
that's a strong claim.
It's not a strong claim. It's not even arguable. when you put Enrique there, you put.
I mean,
Arteta there. It's not.
Arteta started managing Arsenal just 3 years after he left Pep. So 3 years is not enough to learn.
Even Pep and Enrique, you can argue with. You cannot argue Pep and Arteta. It's so far wide. That should tell you the level of Enrique. You get it. So I think everything will come down to the tactical brilliance on the pitch on that day, and I believe PSG will be superior on that day.
Okay, so quickly your score prediction for the Champions League final.
We're looking at Arsenal's defense, meaning PSG might not be able to score a lot.
Yeah.
PSG also opens up, meaning there is a probability Arsenal will get a goal. Might be from a corner, might be from open play. I'm looking at something like 3-2.
Okay.
In favor of PSG.
All right. Thank you, Juice. Juice says 3-2 in favor of PSG. What does Joey say? Joey says that Charlie, Champions League finals day. What's your take on the finals between PSG and Arsenal?
Charlie, you see, Charlie, once a Chelsea fan is always a Chelsea fan, and there's no way I'll go in for Arsenal. And that match, Charlie, is going to be deadly.
Very deadly.
The gunners always carrying guns, and the shooters always carrying their snipers around. But Charlie, this match. Hey. Arsenal has considered less goals in the Champions League, and PSG has scored more goals in the Champions League.
So the most against the least.
Okay. And the match against PSG versus Bayern Munich, the first leg at Parc des Princes. You enjoyed the game.
So a fleet of goals.
Yes. And after the post-match conference, Enrique was talking, and all of a sudden. Company passed by and it was like, did you enjoy the game? Like, no, I didn't enjoy the game. Why? Oh, I have to win the game. Like, okay, no, I'll come back. And look at the way he managed the game at Allianz Arena. One goal, one solid goal. Look at how he managed the game, and that should tell you something. He has really learned a lot. And right from there, Dembele, Hakimi, and I think one other player, they didn't play all the games. It was alleged that they were all injured, but bro, they were doing some things. This is where you have to enter the sacred place. You have to enter the sacred place, and trust me, Luis Enrique, he's a magician.
All the injured players are back.
Hey, he's a magician. And the press conference before, it wasn't even a press conference. There was an interview with Arteta, and Arteta made a comment which didn't sound well to Enrique. And Enrique was like, nah, as a professional coach, you don't have to say that. And what his comments have even gingered the players. So right now, the players are going to give all. So like that is going
if I'm getting you right, you are all PSG.
All PSG.
Okay, so give me the score prediction.
3-1.
Okay, so
Gyökeres will score the goal for Arsenal. Dembele will score 1. Kvaratskhelia will score 2 goals.
Okay, so Kvaratskhelia will score 2 goals, Dembele will score 1 goal. That's some strong prediction there. If you get phone where you get sporty bet, do. Okay, so quickly, gentlemen, the World Cup songs are in. Shakira featuring Burna Boy for this year's World Cup song. But then I want you to tell me, Joey, what has been your favorite World Cup song?
La la la
la la la la la. Okay, so it's la 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 for Joey. Joey says la 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 la, but then I know you have a contradiction.
Oh yeah, for me.
What's your favorite?
For me, I think I'm an African, and then I'll go for 2010, and This Is Africa. Yeah, that was.
This is Africa.
That is a very instrumental song in our childhood about football. So you get it. I'm going for This Is Africa.
Sorry. I mean, Shakira has really played an instrumental role in the making of World Cup songs. You can name them from wherever you are. But remember, we did this at Abranteɛ Deals, Charlie. If you want any iPhone deal, Charlie, charger, be it adapter, be it an iPhone, from iPhone 6 to iPhone 16 Pro Max to 17 Pro Max, Abranteɛ Deals got you covered. See you same time next week. Remember, the act of being a good guest is knowing how to say bye-bye. I'm out.